Hello, and welcome to the 6th episode of the Wildfire Podcast. I'm today's host, Maya Mosby, and I'm here with a very special guest,
Addison Boyle.
Addison is a third-year cheerleader for Lodi High Varsity. Today we'll be discussing life as a cheerleader. Addison, what role do you play in your cheer team?
I'm a backspot and a tumbler.
What inspired you to start cheer?
I had recently quit gymnastics and I wanted to find a sport that included tumbling and get back into it.
And did anybody else push you to do it?
Yeah, my mom did.
Why did she
want me to be more active?
She wanted you to have a good high school experience or what?
Yeah.
Do you think putting you into cheer helped your high school experience?
Yeah, it definitely brought up my confidence and I made a lot of good friends.
How was your first year of cheer? Any struggles or any successes?
I'd say it was really good and I learned a lot of stuff about backspotting and I learned a lot more tumbling skills and got more comfortable doing them.
You do flips for the Lodi High team, don't you?
Yeah.
We all see you at the rallies, breaking your elbows for us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
How was your first game? How did you feel before and after?
It was fun with my friend Owen, but it was really, really hot. And so I'm very happy that I'm on varsity now because it's cold.
Is there advantages to being a varsity cheerleader?
Yes. I'd say it's a lot more fun and it's a better atmosphere at games because we have the student crowd.
I feel like the people who come to the varsity games are more hyped about varsity cheerleaders and the varsity team altogether.
Yeah, they definitely are. When you're at JV, you kind of turn around and feel like people are judging you. But the student crowd will cheer with us pretty much.
Do you get nervous? Did you get your anxiety? How was it before your first game?
It's really bad. My stomach hurts really, really bad. It feels like it's caving in, but I've gotten more comfortable, especially at rallies. I've learned how to control my anxiety before I perform.
And yeah, so what helps you overcome that anxiety?
I just breathe and I tell myself we're going to hit, and we do. So I'm very proud of my team for that.
That's good. What was your first rally like?
It was scary because it's like the entire school watching you. And I was also facing seniors and juniors when I was on JV because we were kind of like a combined team because of COVID and it was really small.
Do you think they're fun, the rallies?
They can be, but sometimes it's really stressful when we're not hitting our stunts because it's on basketball floor, so it's really scary.
Yeah, I feel like they should put the mats down for you guys when you're doing your flips.
That's what we all think.
You guys' uniforms are really cute, and your warm up jackets. Do you like your uniforms? Is there anything you would change about them?
I do like my uniforms. I like the little frills and stuff because it makes it easier to move in dances and stuff. But I would change my warm up pants to straight leg instead of cinched.
Yeah. Are your practices useful? Do you think they're useful for your team and before rallies and games?
They definitely are because without practice we would not be hitting. And yeah, they're good for stunts and learning things.
So you cheer for football and for basketball. Which one do you prefer cheering for?
Definitely football. I'm not a big fan of basketball, and I feel like the games are kind of awkward because we're just facing the basketball players.
Yeah, I feel like nobody really goes to basketball games that much either.
I mean, for varsity, I know they do, but for JV, they were really small. There was nobody in the crowd.
Did you experience any struggles after joining cheer?
Yes, my body is not doing well. My joints are very bad.
She's getting arthritis at 16.
Yeah, but it's okay.
That's okay.
I do it for my team.
Just do any stretches help?
I'd say exercising helps a lot because it strengthens the things that hurt.
Has cheer impacted your schedule in a positive or a negative way?
I'd say positive because it takes up time, that free time that I didn't have anything to do in. But it's also kind of hard because I never see my friends and I also have work to juggle, so on top of school.
Oh yeah, you also work, huh? In Subway. Shout out. Go get your free Subway sandwich from Addison Boyle. How long does it take you and your team to come up with your dance routines?
It takes like a couple days, maybe like 2 practices, and we'll usually have it down.
That's actually a really short time.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that you guys would maybe need some more practices sometimes? Like, do you guys feel like some team members mess up? Not in like a bad way, like just like because they need more practice.
Yeah, usually for stunts we need more practice, but the dance you can literally practice at home, so it's like it should be memorized.
Dances are practice at home also.
Unless we learn it before the day of like our game, I understand that. But.
Do you go home and practice your stunts with your family members? Do you guys like throw each other up in the air?
I throw my mom up in the air.
I know your dad probably loves to get up there and do twirls.
Yeah, he does. He likes the arabesque.
Who chooses like the music and the dance choreography?
We usually contribute to like suggesting songs to our coach, and she'll pick them. But we have like a lot of restrictions this year.
Was it hard juggling like school and cheerleading?
Yes, it's like cheer can be very time consuming. You'll be really tired when you get home, so you like kind of forget about your homework. And yeah.
But you still manage to keep up your grades because it's a requirement.
Yeah. And this year I have all A's.
Does that being a requirement help?
Yeah, because you're more obligated to do your work.
Does it affect the fact that like, are you still glad you became a member of cheer?
Yes, because without cheer, I wouldn't have the confidence that I have now, and I also wouldn't have my 2 friends, Melanie and Owen.
Shout out Melanie and Owen. It's Melanie. I'm just kidding. It's Melanie. Do you think more people should join cheer? Why would you recommend it?
I think if you like dancing and you like cheering and tumbling and all of that stuff, then I think you should join it.
Is there any like just also gaining more friends and connections, and maybe if you like feel like your life is unstable, it could be something to help you build stability in your life?
Yeah, if you're really quiet and you don't have a lot of friends, it can definitely help because it's made me a lot more comfortable with myself.
Yeah.
Because I was really, really quiet my freshman year.
Addison used to be like, you couldn't hear anything.
I was in the corner and I just stared.
She just stand in the corner and stare at people.
I'm an observer.
But now she has to scream at everybody in front of her games and rallies, so it helped. So recommended.
And you do meet a lot of people. You just have to put yourself out there.
Also, I feel like you could take out your anger at those games, like screaming, just like scream your anger out.
Use everything you've got.
Are there any advantages to being like a cheerleader, like in the school, or like at the games or the rallies, or is there any like special things that you guys receive or like?
Yeah, you get in free to the games and. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys get in free to the games. You guys get to wear your uniforms.
Second period for rallies, which could be.
You guys get to wear your uniform. I feel like wearing your uniform can be an advantage.
We get 1 free day without having to pick an outfit. Yeah. So that's fun.
And you get to wear something that's cute. So, has being a cheerleader helped you gain any like connections? Maybe some unusual ones where you thought like you'd never become friends with somebody like. Just like somebody like that.
I never thought I'd become. Sorry. I never thought I'd become friends with Melanie because I don't know. I was scared of her because she's super pretty and we love her. So I'm glad
so sweet
that we finally became friends.
What are the top reasons people like? What are top 3 reasons people should join cheer in your opinion?
It can make you stay active and fit, and I think it's really fun when you like stunting and you can meet a lot of new people. And yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, just a little fun, and also it can help your high school experience a lot.
Yeah, it can help your confidence. That's
what was it like learning to work as a team? Are you proud of your team?
Yes, I am very proud of my team because we've come a long way with like the toxicity since my freshman year. Like, we all know how to work together better. No.
So learning how to work together was like a work in progress.
Yeah.
You guys had to get there. Yeah, I get
I
that.
think just when we get stressed, we get a little worked up. And it definitely affects everybody as a whole.
Yeah.
But we've definitely come a long way from our attitudes and stuff about things.
Yeah, how do you promote team positivity and like positive relationships?
You just have to stay positive even when you don't hit or even when you're in pain. Like, just don't complain about everything and keep working hard.
How do you deal with the people that are bad at handling themselves when they get frustrated?
I just try to be there for them and calm them down. Like, I try to tell them they're doing good and they're doing the best they can, because we are. Because sometimes you'll have days where you don't hit, and sometimes you have days where you do, and it just is what it is. But as long as we hit on the day that we're actually performing it, which we always do, that's all that matters. That's why I'm proud of my team.
Yeah, that's a good thing to be proud of. Do you think you'll continue cheerleading in your future?
I think next year for my senior year, I probably won't, just because I want more time for work and like friends and family, because I have a lot going on in my family right now. But yeah,
Would you join any other sports at the school?
probably not.
Cheerleading is her sport.
Yeah,
So you weren't team captain this year, but you were last year.
yeah.
Okay. Because I was getting that mixed up a little bit. Has joining cheer helped improve your academic performance?
Yes, it has, because earlier I said I'm more obligated to do my work instead of like sitting around and procrastinating. So yeah, it definitely helps.
What's your favorite thing, like, all together throughout the years? What do you love most about cheer?
I love cheering, like the actual like sideline cheering, because it's just fun being next to your friend, and like especially when you mess up, it's like a good laugh.
Just what is what is one feeling you would use to describe how you feel when you join cheer?
Like you have a lot of adrenaline. That's the word I would use.
Well, that wraps it up for today's conversation on the life as a cheerleader here at Lodi High. Wildfire was brought to you by the Lodi High journalism team. Come back every Tuesday for the inside scoop here at Lodi High. I'm Maya Mosby.
And I'm Addison Boyle.
Thank you for listening in on us.